And we're going to go a little early, I guess. I mean, the plan was to start at 11:30. We're going to get going right away here as the Riverton Raiders, final day here, playing two games back-to-back. They'll play Miles City first, and Jackson, just not the game that Riverton was hoping for yesterday.
No, especially when they get a no-hit against a pretty good 406 Flyers team here in that second day of this Father's Day tournament in Powell, Wyoming. Like you said, we're getting ready to face off Miles City Outlaws versus the Riverton Raiders.
Here's Joel Beaver. He's going to start things off and just get an immediate single on the first pitch. It's going to go to center field, and Beaver gets on base to start.
That's a great start. That's what you want to see, especially after being no-hit yesterday. Coming out leadoff hitter, doing his job, getting on base.
On the first pitch, too.
Exactly, on the first pitch, and that's exactly what you want to see. So great job from Joel Beaver.
As we get set here, so Jory Anderson now up to bat for the Raiders. He'll get ready here again. Joel Beaver sitting on first base. There's a steal attempt here as Beaver will slide in, and they're going to say safe. They do. And Beaver sits at second base.
Great slide from Beaver right there, being able to touch the outside front corner of that bag, kind of getting away from that tag. We were able to get right under and make sure he was able to advance, put himself in scoring position now.
As Pete off pitching for Miles City is that first pitch, or excuse me, that second pitch is going to go ball.
Yeah, it was a little bit on the inside. That Anderson's really covering that inside the plate, so kind of seeing if he can take anything away there.
Beaver sitting on second, and Anderson's going to call time as pitcher was looking pretty heavily at second base there.
Exactly. You know, they've probably done pretty good research knowing Beaver's got some great speed out there, especially after that stolen bag to lead off.
Here's the pitch. It's going to be swung on, and there's a base hit for Jory Anderson, and Beaver's going to hold at third, and now you got runners on the corner. So after being no hit yesterday, the Raiders already off to a two singles to start things off, and you got runners at the corners.
Yeah, great back-to-back singles, really getting this offense discovered. And this is, I think, we talked about it before we came on air, and that's what we expected to see out of this Raiders group, as there's going to be a pick-off to first, keeping that base runner honest over there.
Got to give a shout-out to all the dads out there. Happy Father's Day to every dad out there. Where everybody is. Here's a steal attempt, and then they are going to not throw it down. A smart move there by the catcher, as there is a potential double steal attempt there.
Great idea by the Raiders right there, making sure they can get rid of any force play that can come, especially making sure they're not in trouble of any double play there. But seeing what kind of play the Miles City Outlaws are going to do, especially out of the gate.
Miles City played earlier. They played the first game of the day. They were able to get the win against Green River. So Raiders, once again, playing an opponent who has played a game right before this one. And they'll do the same thing as they'll play level after this one. Again, we'll have that action for you guys here. As Hutcherson will swing this one. Going to go to right field, and it's going to drop, and it's going to bring Beaver home. And Anderson's going to go home. This is going to bring 2 runs in, and the Raiders now have 2 on the board in the top of the first.
Yeah, that is going to be a great hit right there. An error made by that right fielder out there. So, but at the end of the day, he did his job. Got Riverton on the board, especially being the visitors, being able to jump out early in this game. And so they're kind of setting the pace of tone what's going to happen.
A 2-run RBI double for Nathan Hutcherson. It's going to bring Hunter Houck to the box, as Houck will be pitching today for the Raiders, as that first pitch is going to get the outside corner for strike one. So now you got 1 on, a 2-0 lead on your Wind River Outdoor Company scoreboard going against Miles City from Montana. This is a great group of teams that came to this tournament, Jackson.
Yeah, great variety all over, as that's the ball right there. We got a little bit of from the southern state of Wyoming. When you're looking at Green River, a little bit of a middle in Riverton, a little bit higher in Powell, and then having 2 Montana teams come out of the 406 Flyers and Miles City Outlaws.
Here's a steal attempt from Hutcherson, and he's going to get there without a throwdown. And so now you got a runner at third, and there's no outs to start this one. Yeah, Riverton played 406 Flyers yesterday. 4-0 was the final on that one, and they'll look to split the Montana teams today. As here we go for the next pitch. You got a runner on third. Is that one going to go outside again for ball 3? So a hitters count here for Houck with a 3-1 count.
Yeah, looking for something in his zone. Still no outs on the board, but a pop-up can get a sacrifice fly in at the least.
Here's the pitch and it's going to be ball 4, and Hunter Houck going to go to first. As Peacock, that is the last name, so I mispronounced that, so apologies there.
Petrov not doing too well out there on the mound. He's not getting in the rhythm, and that's something you might expect, especially playing doubleheader back-to-back. It's not too hot like it was yesterday, but it's still a little bit warm.
Yeah, there's rain. There was rain in the forecast when we looked before, but right now
it's still another beautiful Father's Day out here in Powell, Wyoming.
Well, I wasn't going to say anything because of that broadcaster's jinx, Jackson, but you have already said here's a pickoff attempt, and it's going to remain safe for Houck at first.
I'm known as a broadcaster's jinx. Wyatt. I'm used to it.
Yeah, I don't know if we've had a jinx happen yet to us from calling the Shoshone State Championship and calling a couple basketball games for Central Wyoming. So we've called quite a few games together, Jackson. So looking forward to calling baseball with you. As again, baseball, I would say, is your sport. I mean, you went to college to play some collegiate baseball, and is that one going to be the time? It's going to be time called by Smith, the catcher, with a 3-0 count.
Great steal right there by Houck, being able to get that once again out of a double play position and even getting rid of any force play to where the Miles City infield is going to have to make that deep throw across the infield to try to get an out, and which puts now 2 runners in scoring position for Nosy.
Raiders are in their black top with the white bottoms. The Outlaws from Miles City in the red uniforms with blue sleeves. As this pitch going to go low, and ball 4 is Nosy. Walks and the bases are loaded with Braden Baker up now to bat for the Raiders.
Yeah, still no outs on this board. Baker had a good game that Friday that they fell to the Pioneers, but did not play in yesterday's game, not until late.
That first pitch gets the outside part of the zone for strike 1, 0-1 count. So a good opportunity here for the Raiders to get some more runs in. As here's pitch number 2 at this at-bat. That gets inside for ball 1. That looked like that one, it was in the zone, but
a little high, I believe, yeah. Baker's not a tall guy, so it was able to shrink down that zone a little bit.
Pitch, low, ball 2. So 2-1 the count now. So you got Hutcherson sitting at third, Nosy at first, and Houck at second. As here's the pitch. This one, swing and a miss, strike 2, count evens up at 2. As you already got somebody warming up there for the Outlaws.
Yeah, just kind of getting warm just in case, seeing what the rest of this inning holds.
As Baker will hit that one, and that's going to be out to the shortstop as Herr gets the out, and there's the first out of the inning. We're still at the top of the first. Winter Outdoor Company scoreboard showing 2-0. As we will see Ryan Cox now up to bat for the Raiders. I believe this is the first time we're seeing him in this tournament here, as this is the first pitch, swing and a miss, strike 1.
Yeah, he hasn't made an appearance in any of the previous 2 games, so expect to see him starting in this game and then probably in this second game later today.
As Saltzgaber's on deck. Pitch, swing, miss. And here's a pickoff attempt to the third base side, and Hutcherson remains safe. So what can the Raiders get runs with the bases loaded here?
Still only 1 out. You just got to get something in play. See, get the wheels in motion.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Ryan Cox's first at-bat of the day is a strikeout. And now it's going to bring Saltzgaber with 2 outs and the bases loaded. And you're just hearing from the coach, just get it in play is what he basically says. And Saltzgaber will foul that one off for strike 1. 0-1 count here with 2 outs.
Yeah, it just got to put the barrel on the ball. And you had a good opportunity with no outs, even 1 out, to where you can put something in the put something in the air and you still get a score, but here you got to put something on the ground. Hopefully an error or for the Riverton Raiders here.
Outside pitch for ball one is a 1-1 count now. Again, the Raiders will play the Mustangs from Lovell after this one. As that pitch goes just high in the zone for strike two. That was a pretty good pitch up high. As Peacock will try to get out of the inning with the bases loaded. Pitch, low, ball two.
28 pitches so far in this game for Petrov. Still struggling out there. Still top of this first inning here on a beautiful Sunday afternoon.
Yeah, it's a great day for some baseball action. Again, happy Father's Day as that one just gets outside for ball three as the count sets to full.
Expect to see the runners in motion here as soon as the pitch is delivered. Still full count, 2 outs. These runners start in motion.
Yep, there they go. And swing and strike three as Saltzgaber gets struck out swinging. That will end the first as the bases are left loaded. Right now, your score, 2-0 on the Winter Outdoor Company scoreboard. We'll be back after this break. Wyoming Catholic College is a proud sponsor of County 10 Sports. They have sponsored the Academic Spotlight and Student of the Week all season long for Lander Valley High School and are excited to bring you today's broadcast. Located in downtown Lander, they congratulate all the students and staff on a great school year and wish them all a happy and safe summer.
Each day in the U.S., over 1,100 people are injured in car crashes that involve a distracted driver. Distracted driving is any activity, especially texting, that diverts a person's attention away from driving. Distracted drivers aren't aware of surroundings and could easily wreck. So Wyoming bans all cell phone use for novice drivers and texting for all drivers. At any moment in America, about 600,000 drivers are using phones while driving. So remember, baseball is like driving. It's the one who gets home safely that counts.
And we're back here on the County 10 YouTube channel as we hit the bottom of the first. Right now, your Riverton Raiders get 2 runs. A good start there after yesterday's performance. Again, Raiders were not able to get a hit. They were able to get on base, but just no hits captured, and then you get 2 runs in there.
Yeah, especially they got 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error committed by the Miles City Outlaws defense, and 3 left on base, including drawing 2 walks in the process of that top of the first inning. So great appearances at the plate for this Raiders team, trying to kind of breathe in, taking their time, letting them see the ball, something that we really didn't see them do yesterday in that no-hitter that was thrown against them. So I'm glad to see them coming out, being able to score some offense early on in this game.
So we're going to see Hunter Hauk pitch for the Raiders in this one. So yesterday was better pitching for the Raiders. I mean, they only had 2 pitchers thrown, so you got a lot more flexibility in this final day here.
Absolutely. Yeah, and if you can have a plan for that second game, you can start throwing a lot more this game, but especially going into the next game, you can throw anyone who you want because you got no limits. Now you got to be careful because if you are this Raiders team, you do have a game this Tuesday, so you got to watch some arms. You'll probably see those Friday arms who pitch, maybe even the Saturday arms, come back for the Tuesday doubleheader against Rollins. Yeah, I just wanted to confirm that on our schedule. And then, but yeah, these guys, you got to pitch them. If you have the opportunity to split this tournament, which would be good for this Raiders team, coming out of here 2-2, especially after losing the first 2. So you have a great opportunity here as we are about to see the Miles City Outlaws get their first plate appearances here in the bottom of the first inning.
We'll see her up to bat to start things off for the Outlaws again from Miles City. Hunter Hauk for the Raiders pitching. So we again get set here for the bottom of the first. 2-0 on your Wind River Outdoor Company scoreboard. As we get set here for the bottom of the first. And we'll have that coverage for you with the Rollins Outlaws. Watch out there for ball 1. Zero has to move out of the way, so we'll have that coverage for you guys next week on Tuesday on the County 10 YouTube channel. Again, for everybody watching this weekend, we just can't thank you guys enough as this one going to go to center field, and it's going to drop for a possible 2. Are we going to have a triple here? Is hers going to actually hold there? Is the coach gave the sign, let's go, and then immediately says, don't do it.
Yeah, just took a bad angle. That center fielder for Riverton. Renning just took that bad angle out there, tried to take a direct one, and was not the right one as that ball beat him as soon as it hit the ground.
So we're going to see Auberry now wearing number 86. It's kind of a weird number. I mean, some of these, I'm looking at this lineup here. You got 54, 86, 53, 44. So some numbers you really don't see, I guess, here. Is there's going to be a hit as Beaver. Nice job getting that for out number 1. As Beaver will throw it to Cox.
Yeah, great play by Beaver right there, letting that ball get deep in on him and just worrying about that instead of trying to keep an eye on that runner making it to third.
You know, you got a runner on third base. So basically just hit advances the runner 1 bag. So we get set here for the third at bat here. And here's pitch number 1. That goes low and he gets the corner for strike 1. As Marina, I believe you say that correctly, is up to bat. So 0-1 count here. Pitch. Swing. This one going to be chopped to Anderson, and they're going to go for home. And they're going to say out.
Great play by Anderson, just going wherever that ball took him. That ball took him right back to the plate, and great tag right there by Baker. Applied it, let that slide come right into him. Great play.
So Marina gets on base with the fielder's choice. Good play by Anderson. And Jack, I mean, you could have gone either way with that if I'm not mistaken, but the home probably was the better play.
No, absolutely. Being able to make sure they did not score a run, that's a big thing. If you can get out of this first inning with up a 2-0 score and making sure they don't score a run, that's going to be crucial.
As we get set here for the next at-bat, this one fouled off strike 1. So we'll see Smith now, who's wearing number 28, playing the catcher position for the Outlaws.
Now we got 2 outs, force plays at first and second here. Let's see what the Riverton can do. It's kind of just wherever the ball takes you for this Raiders infield.
As here's a steal, and that's going to be fouled off third base side. 0-2 count. So this would be a good inning for Hauk if he can get out of this one, as he doesn't have many pitches compared to the first inning.
7 pitches thrown so far, so that'd be a very crucial get out of here under 10 pitches.
Hauk, look at first with an 0-2 count and 2 outs. Delivers. Steal attempt, and they're going to try to get the throw down and cannot. And you got a runner safe at second.
Great read by Beaver right there, realizing that throw was going to be a little wary off to the right-hand side. Was able to come back, make that correction, and make sure it didn't roll out into the outfield.
So now you got a runner on second. Could you see another steal here, Jackson?
Possibly, but stealing third's usually a lot harder than stealing any other base because it is such a shorter distance, and that catcher it's more towards the throwing side of a right-handed catcher.
So playing the catcher, former catcher, as we get here, ready is 1-2 count now with 2 outs. Here's the pitch, and that's going to go off the catcher as Baker going to locate the ball on that, and you get a runner to advance to third. So now 2 outs, 2-2 count, you got a runner at third. As Smith continues this at bat here. Hauk delivers, and that's high for ball 3. So now the count's set to full. Hauk now just trying to get it in the zone as this one will hit, and Beaver gets the out, and that will end the inning as the Raiders do not allow a run. We'll have the top of the second coming up. You're listening to Raider Baseball here on the County 10 YouTube channel.
A large pepperoni pizza, extra cheese, fresh mushrooms, thin crust. Wouldn't that be great after the game? You bet! And the place to pick up Lander's best pizza and more is Tony's Pizza, where each menu item is carefully prepared just for you, using only the freshest ingredients. Pizza, wings, hot Italian sandwiches, fresh garden salads, and much more. Dine in or carry out. Tony's Pizza is your go-to restaurant for after the game, any special occasion, or just a great evening out for an amazing pizza and a cold beer. Tony's Pizza, 637 Main Street, Lander. Call 332-3900 now to get your order going. 332-3900. Tony's Pizza.
It's a good start for the Raiders as we enter the top of the second. It's 2-0 on your Wind River Outdoor Company scoreboard here on Father's Day in June here in Powell, Wyoming at Edwin Field. Raiders have not gotten a win so far. They'll look to change their fortunes today, Jackson.
Yeah, they have a very good chance to be going to splitting this tournament so far. They lost their first 2 games in the day 1 and day 2 of this tournament, but with that opportunity to play 2 games on this day 3, splitting it would be almost a success for this team.
Just ending on a high note going into Tuesday's matchup here, so you just want to get a positive note to end this tournament here, as there's the throw down to second, and we'll get ready to start here.
Yeah, absolutely. If you can end on a high note here, especially when you have just a day, not tomorrow, but the following day on Tuesday, you have a couple district games, that would be a very crucial thing to be riding on a high horse.
As we're going to see Christopher Renning to start things off. He is the 9th hitter in the order, so we'll see 9-1-2 up to start things off here. As here's pitch number 1. That's going to be high for ball 1. So 1-0 count now. Renning playing center field today for the Raiders. So we'll see the second pitch come, and this one going to hit the dirt for ball 2. 2-0 count now for Renning.
The outlaw infield really playing back today. Not expecting any type of bunt situation or small ball opportunity from Redding here.
Here's the pitch. That one just high for ball 3. So Renning has got a nice count here. See what he can do here if he lets this pitch go by, or if he connects here, as he will swing and miss for strike 1.
Yeah, still a hitter's count here with 3-1. Kind of waiting on his pitch. Every hitter has their certain pitch that they like in that certain zone, so that's what he's really looking for this at-bat.
So 3-1 count now, no outs, nobody on as we start the top of the second, as we'll have Beaver up next. And there is strike 2, gets that high outside corner, and now the count set to full. So Renning, who had a 3-0 count, now sits at 3-2 as the pitch. And it's going to be outside, ball 4, and the Raiders get on. It's going to bring up Beaver.
3 walks so far for Petrov, kind of not finding the zone and not finding the umpire zone, really.
So we get set here. Beaver up in the box as Jory Anderson sits on deck. As that first pitch is going to be outside, ball 1.
Beaver last time, great single off to the right center field and able to get on base, and later came around to scored.
Yeah, he, I believe, connected on the first pitch, if I'm not mistaken. As there's a swing. This one is fly out to center, and there's going to be out number 1 as Herr gets the out. So 1 out now. You got 1 on. Brings up Jory Anderson up to bat here.
Anderson, same result as Beaver the first time around, a single out to left field, able to come around the score.
And you got a steal attempt here. Can Rennig get on base? He does.
Great jump by Redding right there, able to time up the pitcher. Pitcher's tempo has been kind of similar the last inning or 2, and was able just to finally learn it and jump it. Perfect timing.
Petrov already near the 40 pitch mark here. As here's the pitch. That one going to be low for ball 2.
And that's something Miles City really can do with their pitchers now. They can let them just go. They don't have any. This is their last game of the tournament. They can roll all these pitchers through for the Legion pitching rules.
As here is pitch number 3 at this at bat, and Anderson will step out, take a time for a moment. So Hutcherson is on deck here. Now Anderson steps back in. Got Rennig on second, taking a pretty good lead there, and we'll step off the mound as Petrov, and we'll reset here.
Good enough lead. Petrov really didn't like him jumping out there and messing with him. Wanted to keep him honest out there as he just did a quick little step off to keep him there.
Here's the pitch. This one inside. Rennick's going to hold out in second. Get Smith blocking that. He's playing the catcher for the Outlaws.
Now we got a 3-0 count here. Looking like probably he's got a green light, but only on a certain pitch he wants in a certain area.
3-0 count now. Delivery, swing. This one going to be going out to center field. This should bring one in, and Anderson gets an RBI single.
Anderson found that pitch he liked, hit it right back up the middle, and bring it in. Breathing in Renning, who is on second base.
So now Anderson sits on first. Still one out, and now Nathan Hutcherson up to bat.
Hutcherson had a great hit last time. Was bobbled out to right field. The right fielder bobbled it, really couldn't bring it in, but he ended up getting a double and bringing in 2 RBIs off of that.
Anderson almost got picked off there, but remains safe. 3-0 on your Winter Outdoor Company scoreboard. Anderson going to steal, and he can stand up and say he's safe.
Great job by Anderson, understanding that pitch was a little lower and getting a great jump off that pitcher's stride. Able to get there, get into a scoring position for the big bat of Hutcherson now at the plate.
So first game for the Raiders today. Here in day 3 again, they'll play another game after this one. And 4 good games for the Raiders, and Hutcherson is going to wait an extra minute here to see his second pitch of this at bat with 1 out and 1 on second.
Petrov's got a long stretch that he takes. I don't know if that's to get the batter uncomfortable, but that's Raiders doing a great job calling time as there's another ball in the dirt for Petrov.
So ball 2. Petrov has surpassed the 40-pitch mark. And again, the Outlaws warming somebody up on their side of things, so you got to wonder what this is. As Hutcherson will hit that to center, it drops, and Anderson's going to try to score here. Here's the throw from center, but it's going to be a score anyway.
Great round from Anderson right there, really testing the arm of the Outlaws outfield, kind of seeing how well they can do. What's the center field really got, as the coach for Moss City Outlaws is going to go out and talk to his pitcher and see what really is going on, and also his infield.
Could this be the end of his, or are they going to say, let's do something here?
It looks like there will be a pitching change coming in.
Yeah, pitching change, so we'll let him warm up. We'll step aside. We'll be back after this timeout. You're listening to Raider Baseball on the County 10 YouTube channel.
One time, my dad flipped a burger 8 times in the air before catching it right on the bun.
Yeah? Well, one time my dad flipped the patty 10 times and caught it over his shoulder.
You don't have to prove to us that your dad's the best and he deserves the best. Find a gift for the man that does it all at Porter's Mountain View Supply. Outdoor kitchen equipment from top brands like Weber Grills, Green Mountain Grills, Big Green Egg, and Louisiana Grills. Plus all the bells and whistles that'll make that puppy sing. Porter's Mountain View Supply in Casper.
And we're back here on the County 10 YouTube channel as we're going to see Price enter the game and pitch after Petrov throws 45 pitches or 45 pitches.
Aiden Price will be the pitcher, like you said, for the Miles City Outlaws coming in. Petrov only goes 1 1/3 inning in this game. Not, like you said, 45 pitches, not getting the job done, allowing 4 runs for the Raiders.
Yeah, again, this is the Outlaws' last game here in Powell for the Powell Father's Day tournament. Is, again, like you mentioned just moments ago, Jackson, I mean, they can throw anybody now with this final game here.
Absolutely. They can throw everything but the kitchen sink because they have no more rules after this.
Here's the first pitch, and Price will get in there for strike 1 as Hunter Houck is up to bat. Houck pitching for the Raiders to start this game is, again, we're only in the top of the second. It's a 4-0 lead on your Wind River Outdoor Company scoreboard as the pickoff attempt there. Hutcherson remains safe on first base. Got an RBI single was Hutcherson to bring in Jory Anderson to get run number 4 as Houck will hit that one. And it's going to be a single to the left field. And now you got runners at first and second.
Great hit by Hunter Houck right there. Finding the 5.5 hole right between the third and shortstop. And just right out of the reach as the shortstop for the Miles City Outlaws, her was just diving for it and could not get a glove on it.
I just noticed there's 2 hers for the Outlaws on the field right now. As here we go. Here's the pitch as Noah Seep will swing and miss for strike 1 for the Raiders. 4-0 on your Wind River Outdoor Company scoreboard. You got 2 on with 1 out here. As here's a steal, and the Raiders just do a double steal there to advance the runners 1 base, and now you got 2 in scoring position.
Yeah, great job by the Raiders right there, coordinating that double steal, kind of reading the weakness of the Outlaw pitchers this game.
Again, Price has taken over for the Outlaws. No Seep will hit that one to center field, and this should bring in 2 more. That is going to be a 2-run single for No Seep. It's now 6-0.
This is a different Raiders team I feel like we're watching today. Able to put up 6 runs in 2 innings so far. And yesterday they were no hit. And that's just crazy what 1 day difference can do in this type of game.
Couldn't have asked for literally a way better start. I mean, they played their game, 12:30 yesterday, so
they had almost a full day to think about it.
Yeah. As we get set here is Baker is up to bat for the Raiders. It's 6-0 in the top of the second. Again, rules 2 hour, no new inning can start after 2 hours. So the Raiders have played 1 game where that rule has applied. That was against the Pioneers in game 1 as they were down 12-3 and just couldn't crawl back in enough time to make things happen, and then played a full 7-inning game yesterday against the 406 Flyers as there's a pickoff attempt there. Baker still at an 0-1 count here. But yeah, Jackson, this is way different than yesterday for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Their bats have really just come alive this game as there's a steal attempt here, and it's going to get past the third baseman. A little error right there, not being able to bring that ball in as Baker is going to make it to first base and move the runner to second.
So No Seep now on second. Baker sits at first. It's going to bring Ryan Cox up to bat. As Cox struck out in his first at-bat. And the first time we're seeing him in this tournament for the Raiders. And Saltzgaver on deck. Price looks at second. He'll pitch. That one going to get outside zone 4, strike 1. That's a really connecting today for the Raiders. And we're only in the second inning. Here's the pitch. Cox will swing and miss for strike 2. So game number 3 for the Raiders at this tournament. They'll look to at least get 2 wins today as Price delivers, and that's going to be strike 3 looking for Cox, and that will be out number 2.
Back-to-back Ks for Cox in these first 2 innings. Not ideal for him, as now there will be a courtesy runner for the catcher Baker. Making that courtesy runner is number 12, Larson, is going to be that courtesy runner out there now on first base.
Yeah, you're right there, Jackson. We get set here for the next at-bat. Is that first pitch from Price gets outside for strike 1. Is starting to see Price find where he wants to pitch now, as he's been attacking that outside a little bit.
Yeah, that outside corner of the home plate he's loving it right now. He's finding it. Riverton batter are not wanting to hit there, as he goes a little high right there for ball one.
1-1 count now for Saltzgaver. Wearing number 17 for the Raiders today. Price delivers, swing and miss, strike two. So the Raiders left some runners on in the first inning. You got two on now. Price checks second, now delivers. That one just high for ball two.
Yeah, but while we talk about who they've left on, they have scored 6 runs in these 2 innings, and that's just that's almost as much offensive that we've seen them put up this whole entire tournament.
Here's the pitch. That one low. Here's a steal attempt from No Seep, and that's going to be in time for out number 3 as we will get the bottom of the second here for you guys on the County 10 YouTube channel. Raiders up 6-0 on your Wind River Outdoor Company scoreboard.
Choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
Winter, some people in Fremont County were without power for as long as 5 days. Don't let that happen to you. Call Darren Hubble at Perfect Power about getting an emergency backup power generator for your home or business. Power failures, even for a few hours, are terribly inconvenient, and if they last long enough, the food in your refrigerator and freezer can spoil, and your pipes can freeze. Just call Perfect Power at 332-7184 or 349-4726. Perfect Power, across from the pit stop in Lander.
And we're back here on the County 10 YouTube channel as we get ready for the bottom of the second here. As again, Jackson, the Raiders, way different start than yesterday.
No, absolutely. And they were able to score 4 runs that inning. And that's just incredible. That's the offense we've been waiting to see out of this Raiders team for these last 2 days, and now they're really coming alive in this game as we're coming into the bottom of the second inning.
As we are now going to see number 5 for the Outlaws is Shaver is up to bat now, batting left. As Hunter Howe continues to pitch on the mound as that first pitch outside and ball 1. So this is the 5th batter for the Outlaws in the order. As Howe gets ready for pitch number 2 at this at-bat, goes outside again for ball 2.
Not getting back in rhythm right now is
Hunter Howe.
Hunter Howe. Sorry.
So 2-0 count now. Takes a moment, now delivers. That one this time low for ball 3. So a hitter's count here for Shaver. Getting here at the Powell, Wyoming for the Father's Day tournament here, as we are going to have the 3rd and 4th game. Is that one going to just be 4 pitches and a walk?
That's not the way. If you are Hawk, you want to start out that inning with a leadoff walk. That's 4 straight pitches that are just balls, and that's not what you want. That's not what you want to do when your offense can put up 4 runs in the top of this inning.
So we get ready here for the 6th batter in this lineup here. We'll have one on. You got no outs. Making sure you get the name right. There's a pickoff attempt there. Remains safe. Kachai. That's a hard name to spell there, Jackson. Is it Kachainika? I believe it's. We'll make sure we get that name pronounced right as we will have that first pitch going for strike 1. Oh, 1 count now. Again, runner on first. No outs here. Sal just trying to get back into things. He'll try another pickoff there. for.
Shaver's got some real speed over there on first. Really, that's why they keep picking him off. As it keeps extending this lead. It's a pretty big lead, about 2 or 3 strides out there.
Is that one low inside for ball 1?
Even the count at 1-1 right now. Hawk is really just trying to get back into that zone. He has not been finding it, where out of these last 6 pitches, 5 of them have been balls.
It's a 1-1 count now. Delivery, is that one going to get the low part of the zone for strike 2? So now you got a 1-2 count here. Just getting a strikeout or just an out here would be a good start for Hauk.
Especially a double play would be phenomenal for this Raiders team. Really get this defense in a groove.
As there's a tipped for foul ball, remains at a 1-2 count. So 1-2 count again. 6-0 on your Wind River Outdoor Company scoreboard. Out. Gets his signal, now will deliver. There's the delivery, and it's going to be a chance for a double play. Do they get the out? And they will for the out. Nice play there. That's a double play.
Yeah, I believe that he originally he was safe sliding into the back, but overslid it and had to try to scramble to get back, and that's when Beaver made the tag.
That's a great throw by Beaver. Or no, excuse me, that's Baker.
Yeah, great throw by Baker down there. But it was a little late, but Beaver waited to adjust and make sure to be paying attention and getting that guy as soon as he came off the bag. This would be a slow ground ball to Hawk, and he just underhand tosses it to first, and that ends the inning for the Riverton Raiders.
Yes, it's going to be the Raiders not giving up anything. It's 6-0. We'll be back here on the County 10 YouTube channel.
Hey, where's Joe?
Shane sent him over to the furniture warehouse. He should be back anytime.
Wait, that was last week. That warehouse is packed with a mother load of furniture. We're getting new trucks every few days. Do you think Joe got lost in all the boxes?
We need to move a mother load of furniture.
It's the Motherlode Memorial Day sale at Gamble's in Lander. Help Gamble's dig out from all of the post-COVID supply craziness and stop in now through the 10th of June. All upholstered furniture is marked down an additional 20% from the sale prices. Brands you love like Lazy Boy, Southern Motion, Flex Steel, and more. Plus, all mattresses are marked down for Memorial Day. Ease your back with a new mattress from Sealy, Tempur-Pedic, or Stearns & Foster. It's all at the Motherlode Memorial Day sale at Gamble's in Lander through June 10th. And remember, delivery from Gamble's is always free within 30 miles of the store, which includes all of Riverton. Gamble's on Main Street in Lander.
And we're back here on the County 10 YouTube channel. The Raiders holding Miles City scoreless. It's 6-0. We'll see Saltzgaber up to bat now for the Raiders.
Yeah, he was up to bat last time when Carter Nosey got caught stealing his way to third, and now he will have a reset count and is going to try again at the plate.
Price continues to pitch here. Saltzgaber first pitch. He'll get it, and he's going to get safe on first. So we start the top of the third with a single from Saltzgaber.
Yeah, that shortstop just made an error over there, so him reaching on an error is going to be get the leadoff spot going for this Riverton Raiders. As now we are going to see Redding.
Starting now up to bat for the Raiders. Again, the Raiders have done a good job just connecting with the bats. He'll let that first pitch go by for ball 1.
This is not the Outlaws team we watched earlier today play than that first game of this doubleheader for them, where they mercy ruled the Green River Knights, and so very interesting how this Outlaws team is playing in the second game of the day for them.
You gotta wonder if fatigue could play a factor as that catches the outside part of the zone for strike 1.
No, absolutely, fatigue does play a factor, but it's not as hot as it was yesterday. The wind's blowing, it's cooling everyone down, but yet again, we have not seen any offense from this team, which we saw them put up 8 runs in 1 inning last game.
Got one on as Rennig will hit that one deep. This one's going to drop. Is that a homer? It is. Christopher Rennig gets a home run for the Riverton Raiders. Nice hit there from Christopher Rennig.
Yeah, great hit from the moment that was hit, that ball was up, and I was like, I can't tell if that's going out or not. And then we saw it disappear into the trees that are over the left center fence as he was celebrating with his team at home plate. But great hit by Redding right there. Beautiful hit. There's nothing more I can say than that.
Yeah, I mean, going to the left field, wow, what a hit. That's a good sign from the Raiders.
Yeah, that's just kind of shows how this offense has been playing today, as now we will see Beaver up. But I just can't get over the sight of that Redding home run. It was beautiful.
Yeah, Jackson, calling some of the games before you came here, there wasn't many home runs, and then you got a hit by the pitch for Beaver, and now he'll get on base.
This Miles City team a little rattled right now, especially Price after giving up that home run. Leads to him hitting the first pitch after it. So not something you really want to be experiencing if you are an Outlaw right now.
Jory Anderson now up to bat as Beaver again getting hit by the pitch. We still have no outs, and here's a pickoff attempt. Beaver remains safe.
And you have to expect a lot of speed out of Beaver. He so far already has a stolen base in his first plate appearance this game, so that is something you really have to expect from him, is him to be pushing for another stolen base here.
Anderson lets that one go inside for ball one. Is now you got one of the family members for the Raiders going out and going to get that home run ball. That is an awesome moment for Christopher Rennig. Here's the pitch. That one gets outside, and now Anderson has seen a pitch with a 1-1 count.
Still no outs so far in the top of this third inning. It is an 8-0 ball game in favor of your Riverton Raiders.
Bryce delivers, going outside for strike two. As I feel like the outside areas Bryce's like go to now, as everything else really has been balls. Mainly the outside part has been, as we had a pickoff attempt there.
That's where he finds like the umpire likes to call is right on that outside corner, and that's where the Raiders really just don't like to swing. And so if he can stick it there, it's a great spot to get called.
Pitch. Anderson tips that, and he will keep his at-bat alive. Yeah, for a moment there, that home run, that did not. I mean, it looked like it was going to drop, but I didn't know it was going to go over the fence there.
Well, it helps the wind is blowing out to center field, so that might have helped the ball a little bit, as there's going to be a ground ball, and it's going to be bobbled by the third baseman, allowing both runners to advance. Now the Raiders will have runners at second and first.
As Fenner can't get control of the baseball, now you got 2 on, no outs still. And it's going to bring up Nathan Hutcherson. Again, this is probably the best weather we've had so far in this tournament. Most of it's been above 90, as Hutcherson will let that first pitch go by 4. Ball 1 as it goes outside. As you got now a 1-0 count. Bryce delivers and goes outside again, this time for ball 2.
Yeah, 76 degrees right here now in Powell, Wyoming. So, yeah, beautiful. Yesterday we were touching 91, 92, but a little about a 10 and 15 degree difference right now with 76 here.
Yes, here's the pitch. Hutcherson will hit that one. Fenner gets it and will try to throw it to first. And do they get the out? They do at first, while runners do advance 1 base.
Yeah, it looked like the third baseman over there from the Outlaws had a little stumble there while trying to get the ball, and great recovery to get that ball to get up and make that throw across the diamond.
Trying to see how far the fence is. About 315 on left. You got 370 straight center.
It's about to be 340 out there where Redding hit that home run.
Yeah, that was an awesome hit. Is Halk will hit this one to center, and it will drop in. You got a run come in for the Raiders as Beaver scores. For the Raiders, now you got runners on the corners, and we have 1 out still. It's Carter No-Seep.
Great hit by Hulk right there, being able to drop that right in front of the center fielder. And then the Raiders were trying to get a little aggressive right there and possibly trying to send another guy home after they have already sent one.
No-Seep now up to bat now, getting runners on the corners with 1 out. Here's the first pitch from Price, and it's going to be ball as it goes outside. Again, another great inning here for the Raiders, as they have held Miles City to no runs. Here's a pickoff attempt.
Riverton seeing if they can get a play going with the runners on the corners. Maybe steal second, see if they'll get all the way through it down, which could let them get in another run.
Pitch. No-seep lets that one go by for strike one, so count one apiece.
Carter No-seep last at bat with a single early in the second inning, but then also walked in the first inning, so he's already in the first 3 innings, he's had 3 plate appearances so far.
No-seep, swing and a miss, strike 2. So No-seep behind the count right now, 1-2, with 1 out. We'll see Baker up next here as No-seep will foul that off. It remains at a 1-2 count as it's the top of a van.
It ricochets off into another car. That's always something you're seeing. I was looking to see if it was going to hit your car, Wyatt. I know we're parked down there.
Don't remind me, Jackson. Pitch, No-seep. Swing it, and dugout can't make the catch for the Raiders.
I don't know if they really want to make that catch. Somebody requiring their own guy getting out right there.
No-seep stands back in the box with 1-2 count with 1 out. Price checks first twice and then makes the throw back. It's really checking that first baseman.
Hulk is really is getting on the ear of that pitcher, making sure he's staying aware.
Pitch, and No-seep will let that drop in. Here's a double steal attempt, and Anderson gets home. Nice play there by the Raiders. It works out for them.
Yeah, very good play. Stealing one, making the catcher commit all the way down to second base. And as soon as Anderson knows that throw is all the way through, he pretty much jogged into home right there.
So a runner now on second base is Hunter Houck. 2-2 count for No-seep. And No-seep calls time.
No-seep really taking his time up there, trying to get into his rhythm and how he wants to control this at-bat as it's a 10-0 ball game in favor of the Riverton Raiders.
Yeah, 10-0 on the Wind River Outdoor Company scoreboard. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be low, and the count set to full.
Guy at second. Outlaw's really holding him on out there, making sure he doesn't get too far out as there's going to be a pop fly. Looking like it might stay in along the fence, and it is not. Oh, it's going to, but the first baseman really just checked up, did not want to have an encounter with that fence over there along the first base side.
Yeah. So now we remain at full, so I'm just looking at just the rules here, Jackson. It's 20 after 3, 15 after 4. 10 after 5, so if this is what the score remains until the 5th, Raiders might be able to get a little longer of a break, and there's ball 4.
No-seep draws his second walk of the day for this Riverton Raiders crew, so great job. Now they have runners at first and second, still with only 1 out on the scoreboard.
So runner on first, runner on second. Price just trying to get out of the inning here with a 1 out as there's a pitch for strike 1. Just looking at the Outlaw roster, they only have 11 guys suited up.
And now only 10 after making that pitching change early on in this game.
Pitch. And it gets outside for strike 2. It's Baker up to bat again, as we'll see Ryan Cox up next if Baker gets on. If I'm not mistaken, we've gone through all 9 batters in this inning. I'm not mistaken. I got told I was wrong there. Is that what fouls off?
No, Saltzgiver, remember, if you remember, started off this inning. So if we go through Ryan Cox, then that will go all the way through. They will have batted through the lineup so far.
Thank you for the correction there, Jackson. I appreciate that. As that one goes inside. Now we're set at a 1-2 count.
Price really trying to find his mojo out there, not being able to lock it in entirely, but has 2 strikes here in this at-bat.
Price check second and walk out there, Baker, and he will move out of the way for ball 2.
A little sweet chin music right there. Not able to have a complete control of his fastball right there as it buzzes the tower for Baker.
A little shade coming in now for this ballpark as Baker hits that one deep, but Her sits right under it, and it's not going to advance the runners. That's a good throw there by Her.
Yeah, Her able to get that ball back quickly into the cutoff man, making sure none of the runners are going to advance in there.
So you're going to see Ryan Cox back on bat with 2 outs and 2 on.
See if he can get something going. If he gets on, then Riverton will have officially batted through the order in this inning.
Approaching the hour mark as that first pitch is low in ball 1. Because, again, this game started earlier than scheduled. We were able to get a few minutes earlier in this one. So just about approaching that hour mark as that one's high for ball 2. Again, the Raiders play another game after this one.
That's where they'll take on the Level Mustangs. I keep almost calling them the Level Bulldogs because that's the high school mascot, and I have to keep checking myself on that.
Yeah, Legion baseball here in Wyoming. There's no high school baseball.
High school softball just got introduced 2 years ago, so hopefully for the sake of baseball in Wyoming, high school baseball might follow it.
Softball actually was in discussions at Riverton High School just recently at the recent board meeting. If you want to learn more about that, check out county10.com for the full details of that story.
I don't know how many teams in Wyoming actually have the high school softball. Is it 10 so far, or am I off on the numbers? As there's going to be another strike right there from Price on Cox.
I think you're actually pretty close to that. If I'm not mistaken, you got to have 8 to get the sport going at least, and then some teams add on that's going to be ball 4. The bases are loaded. And it brings up Saltzgaber, and now you're going to have a meeting on the mound.
And a possible pitching change as well. Yep, that is going to be pitching change and a substitution change.
So we'll take a break. The Raiders up 10-0. We'll be back after this.
Hey, where's Joe?
Shane sent him over to the furniture warehouse. He should be back anytime.
Wait, that was last week. That warehouse is packed with a motherload of furniture. We're getting new trucks every few days. Do you think Joe got lost in all the boxes?
We need to move a motherload of furniture.
It's the Motherload Memorial Day sale at Gamble's in Lander. Help Gamble's dig out from all of the post-COVID supply craziness and stop in now through the 10th of June. All upholstered furniture is marked down an additional 20% from the sale prices. Brands you love like Lazy Boy, Southern Motion, Flex Steel, and more. Plus, all mattresses are marked down for Memorial Day. Ease your back with a new mattress from Sealy, Tempur-Pedic, or Stearns & Foster. It's all at the Motherload Memorial Day sale at Gamble's in Lander through June 10th. And remember, delivery from Gamble's is always free within 30 miles of the store, which includes all of Riverton. Gamble's on Main Street in Lander.
And we're back here on the County 10 YouTube channel as the Raiders just continue to have a fantastic game, as I would call it. We're going to have another pitching change. It's going to be the first baseman. We're number 5, Shaver, up to pitch now for the Outlaws.
Yeah, and Price will make the substitution in at first, so just a little bit of a double switch right there, just making the straight change there from first to pitcher and from pitcher to first. So as the Raiders have the bases loaded here and still at the top of the 3rd inning, 2 outs on the board, and this Raiders team, like we've said multiple times, a totally different team than what we saw yesterday, and honestly even the day before, because yes, they scored a lot of runs, but their defense was not playing like they have today, so very good job.
This 3rd inning highlighted by Christopher Rennig, 2-run home run.
Absolutely, that was a beautiful hit right over the left center fence.
So we'll see the first pitch here. Saltzgaber swinging a miss, strike 1. And I talked with Riverton just to confirm that yesterday's no-hitter. They did say it was. We checked because one said there was a hit, one said there wasn't. So double-checked there yesterday as that one's going to be ball 1.
And that's a hard thing to have a no-hitter thrown against you. It's demoralizing at the end of the day. You had no offense whatsoever. It's not like, oh, we were hitting it and we just couldn't get runs to fall. You weren't making any hits at all.
Talked with Coach Wall. He's like, this team is ready to go today, and it is showing. It is very much showing.
Very much so, as it's a 10-0 ball game, like we said, top of the third inning. As there is another ball right there from Shaver. I need to put out my roster again.
We're good. We're good here. I mean, yeah, the Salts gave her back up to bat here as that one's going to be strike 2 as the base is loaded again.
A lot of twos on the board out there in right field. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs in this third inning.
Again, Shaver played first base, now comes in. There's a pitch that's going to be fouled off. And we remain at a 2-2 count.
Way to fight off that inside pitch. Got a little jammed in there, but able to keep it foul, so he has another chance at redemption here.
Yeah, you kind of have to fight a little more, especially with the 2-2 count now for Saltzgaver. Number 17 for the Raiders.
As last at bat, he came in to score off a reach on error as he will swing and a miss and will end the inning for the Miles City Outlaws.
It's 10-0 after the third inning. Christopher Rennig getting a home run. We'll be back after this for the bottom of the third.
John Shade, your Edward Jones financial advisor. Financial investments are very important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement of our young athletes from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. That's why Edward Jones is a proud sponsor of the Lander Tigers on KOVE. Call John Shade or stop by my office at 824 West Main Street for all your investment needs. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member S.
Hello, Fremont County. Hey folks, it's firewood season again. For all of your chainsaw needs, check out the Baldwin Creek Rental Center. Need a chain sharpened or maybe a new chain? We can help. Is your old saw getting tired? We sell and service a complete line of Makita power tools. So for everything chainsaw, think Baldwin Creek Rental Center. Stop out and see us at 675 Baldwin Creek or give us a call at 335-8750.
Yeah, we're back here on the County 10 YouTube channel. The Raiders in 3 innings got 10 runs in, and last inning was highlighted by a home run there, Jackson. I mean, like we keep mentioning, this is just at least the best game in this tournament for the Raiders so far with 1 to go.
Yeah, absolutely, especially looking at last inning. They scored 4 runs, not including that 2-run home run by Redding off 2 hits, 2 errors committed by the Miles City Outlaws, and then 3 runners left on base as Saltzgaver struck out with the bases loaded to end the top of the third inning.
We're going to see Price up to bat, who was pitching moments ago and then got switched out, so he'll let that first pitch go by for strike 1. For the Raiders, defense so far so good. They've had runners on, but haven't been able to avoid runs coming in as that pitch could be ball 1.
Yeah, they've done a lot of good damage control so far in this game, as Hunter Halk was only at 23 pitches so far in this 3 innings, so he's been very good on pitch control as well and pitch limitation as he hits a guy right there to put Price on first base with no outs.
So the first hit by the pitch is Hunter Halk has thrown in this game. And if you can get Hunter Halk at least through most of this game, that's going to be pretty good for the Raiders entering that final game where, I mean, you can let more happen with the pitchers.
Exactly. I think if he can get through 4 innings unscathed and low limitation, I think that's going to be a very big plus for this Raiders crew.
So we are going to see number 4 Fenner now, who is playing third base for the Outlaws. Is this first pitch for Halk? It's going to be low and ball 1. So 1-0 count now, as that was a pretty lengthy inning, top of the third for the Raiders, as we have surpassed the hour mark now. Again, no new inning starts after 2 hours. Is that pitch going to be low for ball 2.
Hunter Houck, a long time on that bench, not being able to pitch. We'll see how well his arm is sitting, if it's still hot like it has been in this first 2 innings.
Hunter Houck gets set here, and he'll throw it to the first baseman, and Price remains safe. So again, you got 1 on with no outs. Price got on base with the hit by the pitch. Gets set here for pitch number 3 at this at-bat. Houck delivers. That one will get the zone for strike 1. Good pitch there outside. We get Houck, see if he can now continue to throw in the zone as he could have possibly found a spot there. Pitch, and way high for ball 3. It was over the head.
He was trying to raise the eye level a little bit and just lost that pitch when he was releasing it. It didn't come off his hands exactly how he wanted it. You see it after he threw it, how he was reacting.
So the Raiders have been designated technically the away team in this entire tournament so far. Not been designated as home, and that's going to be ball 4 regardless. Are they going to say, what are they going to do here now?
Maybe the possibility of hitting the bat. I don't know. He didn't drop his bat over the shoulder, and it sounded like it deflected. Maybe the umpire heard something along those lines.
It looked like it. They're going to say he's on first, and we're going to have a timeout here. They're going to just talk with Houck, just make sure he's all good to go.
Yeah, just seeing how it was. Seeing if his arm's okay, see how he is mentally, making sure he's just still in the rhythm. Each pitched well these first 2 innings, but just has come out of this inning really cold.
I don't see this being a long meeting, like I say there, and we're going to get everything good to go. As now you got the Miles coach talking with the umpire about something.
Yeah, just kind of just confirming of what he was discussing to the other umpire about, just making sure everything's fine with his team.
So nothing changes. You still got 2 runners on.
Both
no
by
outs.
hit by pitch.
Are they going to rule that a hit by pitch?
That was a hit by pitch.
Okay, I wanted to double check on that one because I think that's what the officials were talking about. Like you were mentioning, is that one goes inside for ball 1. Is the Outlaws have got back to the top of the order. It's hers back up.
Yeah, it took them a while to go through that order, as Riverton's pitching and defense has been stellar today so far.
As there is strike 1, nice pitch by Houck getting inside. As you're hearing a little bit of the Outlaw dugout. It took a moment, but now I'm starting to hear it. As Houck looks at second, now delivers. That one going to be low, but get the zone. Nice pitch there by Houck.
Her last at bat in the first inning, big time double to lead off for this Miles City Outlaws team, but got thrown out trying to come back home on a single later on by Marana.
1-2 count now. Pitch swung foul. Remain on a 1-2 count.
1-2 count here with no outs left on the board and runners on first and second. Let's see what's going on with this Riverton Raiders defense, see if they can maybe roll a double play here. You gotta go where you take them, right?
And Houck just steps off for a moment. Now he's back in. So we get set here for another pitch in this at-bat. 1-2 count now. Houck delivers. This one swung foul again. And this at-bat continues with a 1-2 count. Again, if you're joining us, well, thank you guys, and thank you guys for tuning into these tournament all weekend long. We are not done, Jackson, here. We'll have one more game. And then back home to Riverton for Tuesday's action.
Against the Rollins Generals.
As there's a swing. This one gets between the third, and it's going to be dropped there, but they're going to hold the runner on third, and the bases are loaded up with no outs.
No need to test that Riverton outfield. They've kind of seen already the arm strength of these outfielders for the Raiders, being able to throw a couple guys out while running the bases today.
That was Nosip who fielded the fielded that baseball there in the left field. Now we'll get set here for the next at bat. Bases loaded.
Auberry up to hit for this Outlaws team. No outs on the board.
As Hunter Houck trying to get out of this inning. Again, there's no outs as that first pitch is high for ball one. See if the Raiders can avoid a run coming in. Here is the first time really the first real opportunity that Miles City can get on the boards. There's a nice pitch for strike one, 1-1 count.
Exactly. They've had a couple opportunities, but none as close as this with no outs, bases loaded. Earlier on, there was a runner running to home, and he got thrown out on a great play from Anderson at third. But yeah, this is the best opportunity they've had so far this game, as there will be another ball here to add it to a 2-1 count.
2-1 count, and again, no outs. We're right now at the bottom of the third as Outlaws are the home team in this matchup. Here's the pitch. That one outside. Ball 3.
Unsuccessful frame by Baker right there. He's really trying to hold in that outside pitch, just trying to get it in the zone, see if he can grab a call from the umpire, but unsuccessful.
Houck. See what he can do here with 3-1 count. He'll deliver that one outside, and a run comes in.
Walks home a run at the end of the day there for Houck. Not something you want to do, as he's going to take his time, get some more exposure. Anderson's going to come over there, talk to him, see if he can get his mind off this for a little bit, see if he can get him re-entered into this game.
It's a good thing to see from the Raiders. I mean, everybody does it too, but just checking in on your pitcher, making sure he's all good to go.
Yeah, absolutely. That's very crucial now, as it's a 10-1 ball game in favor of the Raiders.
First run coming in for Miles City, and look out as that one's high. It goes over the batter. We're seeing Miles City trying to get something going. Let's see if the Raiders defense can limit the run here. Is that one? Nice pitch for strike one. Marina up to bat for the Outlaws. As Houck delivers, and that one going to be high for ball 2.
Maruna really just trying to pick his pitch out there. He wants it himself. He's seen that Houck has not been in his zone, so he's not going to swing anything out. As Riverton looking like they're going to start getting a guy ready for Houck in the bullpen.
We'll see who it is. It's going to be either Bo Anderson. Is this one going to be hit? And nice catch there by Hutcherson. He will get out number 2. No new run comes in. That's the first out of the inning. I was going to mention it's either Uriah Hines or Bo Anderson.
It looking like Anderson Hines has that catcher's mitt on his gloves as they run down to the bullpen. So Bo Anderson, who we saw in the first game of this tournament, pitched very well against the Pioneers, but is going to come in and looking like he's going to come in not maybe this inning, but probably the next.
So we're going to see Smith now up to bat as that one goes inside for strike one. So 0-1 count. Here. So he's had a second there. I don't know sure exactly what the umpire was saying. Is this one going to be hit out to right field? And can this be caught by Saltzgaver? No, and it's going to bring in at least 1, maybe 2. And they're going to hold another run. So 2 runs come in for Miles City. That is a 2-run RBI double. Looks like just Saltzgaver just couldn't get there just in time. Trying to dive for it. And now we're going to... Second here, it looked like the coaches were going to step out, but nope. Houck going to continue to pitch now. It's now 10-3 on the Winter Outdoor Company scoreboard. As that first pitch gets outside for strike one.
Still 1 out on the board. So far, like you said, 10-3. Halleck is trying to limit his damage control as there's runners on third and second. As Shaver is up to bat here.
Shaver up to bat now for who is actually now pitching for the Outlaws. Is this one going to be fouled off on the third base side for strike two, so 0-2 count here. 0-2 count now. Just to get it out here, Jackson could maybe just build a little bit of confidence for this Raiders defense. As Halleck delivers, swing. This one going to be fouled, this time on the first base side. Main at 0-2 count, as you got runners at second and third, so could easily bring in 2 runs in this potential next 2 at-bats. Halleck shakes off one signal, now gets one he likes. He'll deliver. This one low. And good job by Baker to block that.
Baker's been a pretty good brick wall back there, catching a couple pitches that have come from behind and gone behind batters, and then being able to get in the dirt really well and make sure nothing's really got past him too much today.
As both Uriah Hines and Bo Anderson have re-entered the dugout. So you got to wonder if this is potentially this last at bat. There's a swing and strike 3. And the Raiders are going to let Halleck finish this off.
Great pitch by Halleck right there, but we're able to come back now with 2 outs. All he needs to do is, you always got to have the mentality of one pitch away. That's all it takes. A pop fly, a simple ground ball, and that's can really get him out of this inning and limit the damage control, as he's allowed 3 runs this inning.
That first pitch going to be ball 1. So Raiders had a 10-0 lead entering the bottom of the third. And have given up all 3 runs to Miles City, all in this inning. It's out. Sets, delivers, and gets the outside zone for strike 1. Halleck's starting to find that zone again. I mean, he's getting more of those pitches in that zone. So we sit here with a 1-1 count now. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be outside for ball 2. Or 2-1 count.
Yeah, all Hawk needs is just to he needs to trust his defense here. Let him get out of this inning, get back on offense, see if they can put up a couple more runs to give themselves some more insurance.
As there's a hit, this one's going to be single out to left field, and Saltzgaber can't ground it. So now you got a run coming in, and here's a double. That brings in 2 runs for Miles City. So a 10-0 lead has just been cut down in half, all in this inning. So Hunter Halleck now, with 2 outs, has got to now really get out of this inning, as Miles City is starting to get some things going here, as this first pitch is going to be inside for ball 1.
Yeah, if you're Riverton right now, this is not the situation you want to have, especially at the bottom of the third inning. You have a great top of the 3. Your offense is stellar, scoring 4 runs. Now you've given up 5 in this inning to the Miles City Outlaws, as there's another strike right there for Halleck.
Yeah, I'm curious to know how many pitches, because Halleck had a pretty good pitch count entering the inning, and now he's approaching about 56 pitches.
I'd take a guess and say 30 pitches this inning so far, as there's a swing and a foul tip right there. 30 pitches he's probably thrown so far, so more than he threw in the first 2 innings combined.
So we get set here for a 1-2 count now. You got 1 on second. And just getting out of this inning would be big here for the Raiders, and the offense has been good, as there's a swing, and Anderson fields it. Good job there by Anderson, and will get the out as he throws it to Cox for out number 3, and the Raiders give up 5 runs. But the offense has been working out. We'll find out what the Raiders can do at the top of the 4th. We'll be back after this.
Tires, tires, and more tires. Bailey Tire and Auto Service offers a huge selection, great prices, and fantastic service.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, this is Haley. With over 13,000 tires to choose, Bailey has tires for your ATV, farm implement, car, truck, trailer, semi, lawnmower, wheelbarrow, you name it. If it has a tire, Bailey Tire and Auto Service can fix it or replace it. Bailey Tire and Auto Service is your one-stop complete tire and service shop. Just remember, with Bailey's, there's no tricks, just tires. Tires, tires, and more tires. Bailey Tire and Auto Service.
Young of HomeSource Realty and Lander provides professional realty services to Fremont County residents and businesses. Her focus is to provide the services you require for a successful outcome in your real estate transaction. Whether you're buying or selling a home, business, or commercial enterprise, she also works successfully within the agricultural arena. Reach Amber at 307-330-7100. Stop into the Lander office at 1632 Main Street or visit HomeSourceRealtyLander.com.
And we're back here on the County 10 YouTube channel as we get set for the top of the fourth, as that was a pretty lengthy third inning by both teams here, as Schauber will continue to pitch. I just noticed he's a left-handed pitcher here, Jackson.
Yeah, well, I think one of the first Riverton has faced this tournament, but going back to that last bottom of the third inning, the Miles City Outlaws scored 5 runs on 3 hits. So not the place you want to be if you are the Riverton Raiders, as that's going to be a ball 1 to start out Reading, who had the 2-run home run last time. He's seeing if he can get his offense kick-started again like he did last time.
Let's see what Reading can do here as he'll swing that one foul, and that'll be a 1-1 count here. Is pretty good game here for Reading offensively.
Yeah, he had a home run back in the third inning and then walked back in the second with a stolen base. So he's got a little bit of speed, but he also has power. So it's a great combo to see out of your number 9 hitter, as he has a swing and a miss right there for a 1-2 count here in the top of the fourth inning.
So 1-2 count now again. Miles City was down 10-0. They chopped that in half at the bottom of the third. As Schauber will deliver, and Reading will let that pitch go by, as it's going to be an even count at 2 apiece. So a 2-2 count now. Let's see if Reading can make something happen, or if Schauber will get the first out here. Here's the pitch. Reading swings. This one going to go to right field, and this one drops in. Reading's got a chance for 2. And he's going to continue. He's going to go for 3. And he's going to be safe at third. And what a game Reading is having.
Heck of a game.
Heck of a game.
Able to put that ball deep in the right field, burnt the right fielder, and then just got on his horses and started running. That coach was waving him to third the entire time throughout. I didn't see his arms stop once to maybe double thing. He knew Reading was going 3 as soon as he hit that ball.
What a hit there as it gets all the way to the warning track. And now we'll see Joel Beaver up here as Anderson is on deck as that first pitch is outside for ball 1. I mean, what a game to have a home run and a triple for Christopher Reading. So we are in the top of the fourth inning here. Is Schauber will pitch high and outside for ball 2.
Reading's on track. If he gets 2 more at bats, all he needs now is the easiest parts, I would say, is a double and a single, and he could complete the cycle today.
What are the odds of that, Jackson, that we get?
They're very low.
They're very low. I mean, that'd be awesome to see as Beaver will hit that one. This one going to go to right field here as it will be caught there. It's going to send Reading home, and the Raiders get 1 on the board. So basically a sacrifice fly, as Pierce will get the out.
Yeah, exactly, a sacrifice fly. Deep fly ball out to right field. One of some of the farthest away from the home plate, and perfect execution by Beaver right there.
As Jory Anderson now steps in the box, as Schauber will throw that first pitch, as it's going to be low for ball 1.
Raiders now increase their lead to 11-5 over the Miles City Outlaws here in the top of the fourth inning.
As we're about just a little over an hour and a half into this one, as that one's going to be low for ball 2. Again, just reminding everybody, no new inning will start after 2 hours. So if the inning starts and the home team can have one more at that if they're trailing. As the Raiders, again, they're designated as the away team in this one. Shaver will throw that one. Anderson will foul that off third or first base side.
Yeah, about 15 feet past this right field fence where it dedicates a foul ball out of play.
Anderson 2 for 3 today.
Yeah, he has 2 singles in the first and second inning, and then he reached on error in the third to get, which later he came back and scored. So he scored on every time he's been up on the plate, and he's made it on base so far today.
High, and that will be ball 3. 3-1 the count now. Jory Anderson sitting at a hitter's count here.
Yeah, he's just going to wait for his pitch to come in as he waits Schwaber's pitch right there, and it's a foul tip.
So now Schwaber has set the count full with Hutcherson on deck. Again, Riverton will have another game after this one, which is scheduled for 2 p.m., and Anderson has to move a little bit, and he'll get on first base. Walking.
First walk of the game, but 4th time today he has made it to base, and he's a danger on the base path for the Moss City Outlaws. As I've mentioned, he has scored in his first 3 times of being on base today.
Nathan Hutchinson up now for the Raiders. As Shaver checks first, now goes as Hutchinson will hit that one to center field. Look out. That was pretty close to Shaver.
Yeah.
Getting hit there, and luckily he moved out of the way.
Hutchinson just gave him a little bit of a reality check right there on that one, as making sure he's staying on his feet and on his toes as Shaver hit the deck as soon as that ball came back up.
That's got to be the scariest thing as a pitcher because, I mean, you're like, if that happens, you're the first guy in the way. Now we'll see Hunter Houck now up to bat. So that pitch is going to be high for ball 1. Houck 2 for 2 today, if I'm not mistaken. Might be off, but
yes, he is 2 for 2. 2 for 2 today so far in this game, including a walk in the first inning. So he's had a great day at the plate today.
So you're starting to see some clouds coming from center field. As again, there was projections of rain.
And those weren't, and they didn't, on the projections, they say they weren't going to rain until after 1 o'clock, but we are reaching that mark, so curious of what might happen. You never know with the Wyoming weather. It could rain for 2 minutes and then be 90 degrees for the rest of the day, or it could rain for 4 days straight. And that's how unpredictable Wyoming weather is here.
Yeah, the Wood Bat tournament, it would rain for a minute, it would be super sunny, and then rain again. I mean, it's unpredictable. That is for sure. You got 2 on with 1 out. Anderson kind of messing with Shaver right there as he keeps shuffling.
Shaver's really giving a check to Anderson on the backside, and then Hutchinson was kind of having a free will and free range of how far his lead was getting. He just kept extending until he noticed.
2-1 count. That pitch outside, but gets the zone for a 2-2 count now. As we are now the top of the 4th inning here in this one. As Shaver really checking Anderson, who stands at second. He is just messing with Shaver right now.
Yeah, see if he can get in his head. That's a fun thing about being a base runner is that if you can get into that pitcher's head, you control it. You control an at bat more than the batter does at certain points.
Hunter Houck again continues to bat here as Anderson's going to steal, and the throw just a little behind, and the runners advance 1 as Hutchinson now at second, Anderson at third.
Great jump by Anderson right there. Was a little late, but he realized the third baseman was really playing off the back, and he believed he would win a foot race between those two, and which he did at the end of the day.
As now you got time as Anderson that's a step off.
Yeah, came off a little bit. Probably took some wind out of him. Looks like he might have, when he slid head first, maybe ran the bag across his chest and is just not enjoying that right now.
So we'll step aside for a minute here. We'll be back here on the County 10 YouTube channel.
Lander Community supports the Lander Valley High School Tigers, and Altitude Interiors on Main Street is no exception. Altitude Interiors is Lander's expert in flooring, window coverings, cabinets, and more. The inside of your home is like a team jersey. Every so often, you just need a redesign. The team at Altitude has the best playbook in town and can help you with your projects from start to finish and make sure you get the look and feel of your dreams. Altitude Interiors supports Tiger football, and they're here for you too at 333 Main in Lander.
And we're back here on the County 10 YouTube channel as that pitch. Ball 4. And now the bases are loaded again for the Raiders.
Hunter Hawk, great job getting back on base for the 4th time today. That's the top 4 of this Riverton lineup has just had a phenomenal day between them. I don't think all but one time I'm looking at from all their 12 at-bats have they not made it on base, and that was Hutcherson with a ground out to the third baseman back in the 3rd inning.
That first pitch outside for ball 1. It's Carter Noseep now up to bat for the Raiders. Shaver has to step off for a moment. Noseep immediately gets back in the box, though, as Shaver delivers. And I will just get the zone for strike 1.
Yeah, a little bit on the outside part of that plate, really paying the black is Shaver today. So he so far is at 28 pitches in relief, and he's making them count as it's an 11-5 ball game in the top of the 4th inning.
Shaver delivers that one, going to be low for ball 2. As the Clouds continue to move in here. I mean, they're just coming from center field.
Yeah, they're making their way over Hart Mountain right now, and we can just watch the rain happening. I would say it's about 10, 15 minutes out as that wind is blowing, as we can tell from the fields down out in center field right behind the 370 mark.
Yeah, but this is Wyoming, so we'll play until we can't, essentially. Is what happens here is that one outside, ball 4, and that brings in a run. It's now 12-5.
That is another walk drawn by this Riverton squad, and they have driven a lot of walks in today. They were able to watch those pitches, have precise at-bats, so great job from this Raider squad.
It's going to bring up Braden Baker now for the Raiders.
Baker's kind of having an unfortunate run today, as he has gone 1 for 3 today with his last at-bat, resulting in a fly out to center.
First pitch goes by for strike 1, going outside. Now, no 1 count. We're still with 1 out in the 4th. Pitch, swung. This one going to get a single, and it's going to bring in 2 runs for the Raiders. As now you got a runner going to 3rd. Noseep makes it to 3rd. And now you got runners on the corners as Hauk and Hutchinson have come in. You also had, trying to make sure I get this.
You had Noseep make a great aggressive move right there. He realized that throw was going to bounce a couple times before it hit the cutoff guy, and as he was moving up the second, he goes, I'm going to make a run for 3rd, and he made it successfully as he does. But great job from Braden Baker right there, being able to move that ball up and driving in 2, as it's now at the 14-5 ball game.
14-5 on your When We Were Outdoor Company scoreboard as Ryan Cox up to bat. He'll watch that first pitch go by for strike 1.
Schwaber really liking the outside part of that zone against righties. He's just able to paint the black out there, and the umpire loves calling him out there.
0-1 count. Here's a pickoff attempt as Baker remains safe on first.
That is one of the hardest pickoff attempts, too, if you're a base runner, to try to read, is a lefty's pickoff attempt. They have so many different ways of getting that ball over there with trying to miscue you and different things. It's just crazy.
Here's the pitch, and swing and a miss for strike 2. As the Raiders have gotten a run home off of a steal once in this game, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, here we go with Shaver throwing the pitch, and Cox will strike out looking. So Ryan Cox now goes 0 for 3.
With 3 Ks so far. 2 swinging, 1 looking. So not the day he wants. As now we're going to see Larson with a courtesy runner for Baker.
You got to think with 2 outs, just get Baker ready to play catcher is.
Yeah, make sure you got time to put his equipment on. Speed up the game a little bit as there's 2 outs left here in the top of this 4th inning.
2 outs. And there is an out from the pickoff attempt, and that will end the inning as we will enter the bottom of the 4th. The Raiders lead by 9. We'll be back after this.
Resolution this year to be healthier. You may have made a commitment to improve your physical health, but don't forget your financial health. Hi, I'm Brian Rohrbacher, President and CEO of Atlantic City Federal Credit Union. According to depositaccounts.com, Atlantic City Federal Credit Union is listed as one of the healthiest credit unions in the U.S. and is the healthiest credit union in Wyoming. Become a member today at atlanticcity.coop and accomplish your first resolution by becoming healthier, financially speaking, that is. Federally insured by NCUA. Open your eyes to a credit union.
Wyoming Catholic College is a proud sponsor of County 10 Sports. They have sponsored the Academic Spotlight and Student of the Week all season long for Lander Valley High School and are excited to bring you today's broadcast. Located in downtown Lander, they congratulate all the students and staff on a great school year and wish them all a happy and safe summer. On the County 10 YouTube channel, it is 14-5 in favor of the Raiders as Hunter Houck will continue to pitch in this one.
Yeah, we thought we'd see a swap out right here with Bo Anderson, but nothing yet. Now, as talking about Bo Anderson, we see him down the right field foul line, staying warm as he seems to be the closer here later in this game. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens. If Houck can stay consistent and good and maybe prevent some runs from coming in, he will probably pitch the rest of this inning. And then if not, I think they had the option of putting in Bo Anderson to see what was really going to happen. I just see a lightning strike about directly right of us. So that could play in a factor. If they start seeing lightning out here, it could start causing some delays.
I saw one in center field last inning. So, yeah, something to look out for in this one is...
Because now if I think back to the Legion rules, every lightning strike starts... Once you see one lightning strike within a certain mileage, that has a 30-minute timer. Every time you see another one, it resets that timer back to 30 minutes every time. So... yeah, that could be very interesting as first pitch from Houck is up, and it's going to be a ball.
Again, there's forecast shows rain, like you said, it's beginning around 1-ish at this one, and the Raiders are scheduled to play about 2 as that pitch will go inside for ball 2. So 2-0 count now.
Price is really trying to get his zone well as, like you said, 2-0 count, 14-5 in favor of the Riverton Raiders here at the bottom of the 4th inning.
Bottom of the 4th. It's 14-5 on the Wind River Outdoor Company scoreboard as that pitch for ball 3.
And you can start to feel that chill wind coming in, which usually means in Wyoming rain is coming. So it's only a matter of time as we can keep watching it creep our way. And probably on the camera, yeah, you can see it over the right center field. You'll see the darkness start rolling in.
Is that one going to be ball 4? So 4 pitches and a walk.
Are we going to see the possibility of Bo Anderson come in?
Not yet.
I thought the Riverton dugout was going to send out a coach, but I was mistakenly wrong. I was waiting for it to happen, and still nothing yet.
Yeah, just let Hunter Houck it's only the first. It was that first batter, so just letting him get things going here. Is that first pitch going to go for ball 1?
Bo Anderson, I can see along that side, staying on the fence, doing some resistant bands, really just staying as loose as he can, ready to go in whenever he is needed.
1-0 count with 1 on. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be just high for ball 2. 2-0 count now with 1 on, no outs. As the Mustangs have arrived and they're getting ready to go, as they are scheduled to play in about an hour against the Raiders. That pitch will be ball 3, so 7 straight balls thrown by Baker, Houck.
Yeah, not the outing he wanted. So I'm guessing we're going to see Bo Anderson here any minute. Even if he can strike this guy out or get a ground ball out, unlikely, as that's going to pitch is going to be in for a strike.
Nice pitch there by Houck in that outside part of the zone.
Still a 3-1 count for Fenner here, as he is a nine-hole hitter.
Now Houck delivers, and that one going to be ball 4. And now you're going to see Coach Wally come out here, as now you got a runner on first and second here. See if he's just going to talk with Houck, or they're going to say that is it for him. And Bo Anderson will check in as he'll warm up. We'll step aside. We'll be back here on the County 10 YouTube channel. Raiders lead 14-5.
Each day in the U.S., over 1,100 people are injured in car crashes that involve a distracted driver. Distracted driving is any activity, especially texting, that diverts a person's attention away from driving. Distracted drivers aren't aware of surroundings and could easily wreck. So Wyoming bans all cell phone use for novice drivers and texting for all drivers. At any moment in America, about 600,000 drivers are using phones while driving. So remember, baseball is like driving. It's the one who gets home safely that counts.
A large pepperoni pizza, extra cheese, fresh mushrooms, thin crust. Wouldn't that be great after the game? You bet! And the place to pick up Lander's best pizza and more is Tony's Pizza, where each menu item is carefully prepared just for you, using only the freshest ingredients. Pizza, wings, hot Italian sandwiches, fresh garden salads, and much more. Dine in or carry out. Tony's Pizza is your go-to restaurant for after the game, any special occasion, or just a great evening out for an amazing pizza and a cold beer. Tony's Pizza, 637 Main Street, Lander. Call 332-3900 now to get your order going. 332-3900. Tony's Pizza.
One time, my dad flipped a burger 8 times in the air before catching it right on the bun.
Yeah? Well, one time my dad flipped the patty 10 times and caught it over his shoulder.
You don't have to prove to us that your dad's the best and he deserves the best. Find a gift for the man that does it all at Porter's Mountain View Supply. Outdoor kitchen equipment from top brands like Weber Grills, Green Mountain Grills, Big Green Egg, and Louisiana Grills. Plus all the bells and whistles that'll make that puppy sing. Porter's Mountain View Supply in Casper.
And we're back here on the County 10 YouTube channel. As just before that break ended, it was a pop out to the second baseman, Joel Beaver, and throws it to Nathan Hutcherson out on first on the very first pitch. So a double play, and now you got the coaches discussing here for this is, you got to think if this is a potential delay here, as now, I mean, everything is starting to come in here, and both teams have, or both coaches have dispersed. Yeah, again, you got to wonder how long. So, I mean, right now you're sitting in the bottom of the fourth. Again, that double play there. Good job there by Joel Beaver to recognize that second base is that first pitch there is in for strike one. As you can hear the wind in this one. As here's pitch number 2. Beaver will throw that in for strike 2. Nice pitch there. As I believe that is Auberry up to bat. It is. He's batting left. And there was a lightning strike right there. Pitch, swing. And this is not going to be fielded. It's going to be a single to the outfield. And it's going to be, a single. So now you got a runner on second and first. It will be 2 outs. And you got the next batter up. As Fenner on second base here, and his out pitch Going to be low and ball 1. Again, Fenner on first. Fenner on second. Auberry on first. So here's the pitch, and that's going to be low for ball 2. Now you got a 2-0 count here. See if the Raiders can get out of this inning here. Is that pitch? Nice one in there for strike 1, 2-1 count now. For Anderson. Anderson now pitching for the Raiders. Just came in moments ago. As that one's going to be fielded, and Anderson can't get it. This should bring one in for the Outlaws as Anderson thought about getting it, but now that's a double. As this one going to bring a double. You got one on third. And now with 2 outs, you got runners on second and third. Anderson now will face off. Here is against Smith, as that one's going to be in for strike 1. So 0-1 count now against Smith. The bases with first and second. Pitch. That one inside for ball 1. 1-1 count now. So Anderson couldn't field that. So that's an error on the Raiders. Swing and a miss. Strike 2 for Smith. Anderson just trying to get one more pitch to get out of the inning. He'll deliver. This one going to be swung. And can Rennie get the out? He can. Jumps for it. And there's the out. Now will end the inning as it's going to be the top of the 5th coming up here. We'll be back after this timeout. It's 14-5, or 14-6, in favor of the Raiders.
Choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
Winter, some people in Fremont County were without power for as long as 5 days. Don't let that happen to you. Call Darren Hubble at Perfect Power about getting an emergency backup power generator for your home or business. Power failures, even for a few hours, are terribly inconvenient, and if they last long enough, the food in your refrigerator and freezer can spoil, and your pipes can freeze. Just call Perfect Power at 332-7184 or 349-4726. Perfect Power, across from the pit stop in Lander.
We're back here on the County 10 YouTube channel as the Raiders lead this one 14-6 as we enter the top of the 5th here as it's getting a little cooler now. I'm starting to like this. This is better than the 97-degree weather we were dealing with yesterday. And Raiders do a good job in that ending to hold only one run in from the error.
Yeah, that's going to be crucial for them because even if, looking at the scoreboard now, if we can make it to even the 6th inning, they're still in chance of getting the mercy rule on Miles City, still leading by 8.
So, 8 runs after 6. Again, we're only in the 5th, so theoretically, if the score remains the same, it should be mercy rule.
And even if they can score 2 runs here, they'll put in the opportunity of having mercy run after 5.
So we'll see. Saltzgaver up to bat. You'll see that first pitch go by for ball 1. It's a 1-0 count now.
Saltzgaver so far already has 2 Ks so far in this game through his first 3 plate appearances, as there is going to be another ball for him.
So a 2-0 count now for Saltzgaver as Shaver will pitch here. And that will be ball 3 as that goes way inside.
Yeah, a little lower inside, maybe an off-speed pitch that just didn't work out as well for him on that one.
So now you got a 3-0 count here, so Saltzgaber in pretty good position here. Is now Saltzgaber has seen a pitch. That one will be strike one.
But he puts himself in a very good count with it. That hitter's count with the 3-1. He's looking very well. Still here in the top of this 5th inning.
Pitch, swing. This one going to go to center field, and it's going to be a single for Saltzgaber.
Great way to lead off this inning as being this leadoff hitter. Back up the middle. That's where they've gotten a lot of their hits today. That means they're just squaring up the pitch. They've got the timing down. A Saver, and he's just this whole Riverton's offense is doing amazing today, Wyatt.
Yeah, I believe that's Saltzgaber's first hit of the game.
Looking at my book, and it is 0 for 3, but he reached back in the 3rd inning. He reached on air, so
that is technically his first hit. Rennick called his time there.
Yeah, Redding, the power of this team so far today. 2-run home run back in the 3rd inning. He's expected to do it again. That's what we're looking for.
Yeah, I'm getting better with my way of keeping stats here, Jackson, so I appreciate you helping me out here.
Of course, anytime.
It's a nice thing for you to be a baseball genius. And a former Legion player and played at the collegiate level. As here's a pickoff attempt for Saltzgaber as that one actually bobbles. So Saltzgaber remains safe.
Yeah, Price not able to bring that pitch in or bring that pickoff in to probably make the tatty. As Saltzgaber was having a little trouble getting back as he originally slipped as he was getting picked off, but he made it back just in time.
So right now sitting at the top of the 5th, we are getting close to that 2-hour mark, Jackson. As here's the pitch. That one going to be low for ball 2.
Yeah, this could even be the last inning as we started around 11:20 something.
Started about 11:25-ish since they originally scheduled for 11:30. They were like, let's just get this game going. Now we're going to see a pitch. This one going to go. Is it going to be a hit by the pitch? I think that's what they're going to say. So Rennie gets to advance to first. Saltzgaber even took off to steal. So now you got 2 on with no outs.
Yep, and so like we were going back to, we started around 11:25-ish, and now we're at the 1:13 mark. So with how these innings have been going, this is a possibility for the last inning we will play here. But Miles City will get the bat because they are the home team in this game.
You are correct there, Jackson. And again, Raiders have been the away team as Beaver will pop this into the infield, and there will be an out there for out number 1. Just pop out there to the second baseman, Marina.
First out in this top of the 5th inning. Still 2 runners on base at first and second. Saltzgaber and Redding so far.
Now we're going to see Anderson up to bat here with Hutcherson on deck. As Shaver will deliver. Anderson lets that pitch go by as it goes outside for ball 1.
Anderson last time walked when he was at the plate. And I don't know if you heard that. That is a bit of thunder we just heard.
I believe I just heard that too, Jackson. But hopefully weather doesn't play a factor as doing some baseball here on a Father's Day Sunday here in Powell, Wyoming at Edlin Field in Powell, Wyoming. And
that's a big strike we just saw out in center field as the pitch is away. And Anderson swings for the first strike, but that is a huge lightning strike we just saw out in center field. So I don't know how this might affect this game. I don't know how far that one is. So
yeah, let's hope weather doesn't play here as Anderson lets that pitch go by since it was low for ball 2. So 2-1 count now. Anderson 2 for 3 today for the Raiders. As Shaver has got 2 on with 1 out here. Here's the pitch. Anderson will swing this one. This is going to be, once again, an infield pop-up, and getting the out there is Fenner for out number 2.
Great communication by this Outlaws infield. The pitcher was all under that, but Fenner came in, calling him off, and was able to take that pitch and with no issues.
So now we'll see Nathan Hutchinson up to bat now as Shaver has reached the 50 pitch mark in this one. He'll deliver as Hutcherson will swing that off for strike one going to the third base side.
Hutcherson so far in this game is 3 for 4 with looking pretty good so far. Really able to put a bat on the ball. Yesterday he had a huge triple. And that was not yesterday, Friday. Huge triple that was able to drive in 2 runs. See if he can do it again here.
Hutcherson hits this one. This one is going deep center. Is this one going to drop? And it does. Hits the warning track. This should bring in 2. Hutcherson's going to go for 3. And coach is going to hold him off at third base. But 2 runs come in for Riverton. It's 16-6.
I'm not going to say I called that one, Wyatt, but I just want to point out, as soon as that pitch was thrown, I was talking about him hitting in the triple. So I just want to point that out to you real quick. So
are you a fortune teller?
I'm known to dabble. I'm known to dabble in some different hobbies of mine, but great hit by Hutcherson right there. Base clearing triple. Yeah, that was a beautiful hit. Burnt the center fielder on that one.
So now Houck back here as that pitch will go by for strike 1. So foul straight back. So 0-1 count now.
And now Riverton has extended that lead back out to 10 to where they could end this inning if their defense holds well in the bottom half if they don't score any insurance runs here.
That will be a strike 1 as Houck lets that, or no, excuse me, strike 2. As Houck lets that go by. It's 16-6 for the Raiders. Good game here as they're bringing it in as that one going outside, and that's the first ball of this at-bat for Houck. So a 1-2 count now for Houck. As Shaver continues to pitch here as Houck gonna get caught looking for out number 3 and strike 3 as that will end the inning, and we will have the bottom of the 5th as Miles City will try to avoid a 10-run rule coming into effect now. We'll have the bottom of the 5th coming up here on the County 10 YouTube channel.
The Lander Medical Clinic and Western Family Care are happy to introduce their newest provider, psychiatrist Dr. John Bates. Born and raised in Eastern Oregon, Dr. Bates spent 4 years in the Marines, became a registered nurse, and then on to medical school with his residency in psychiatry. He's been in private practice since 2006. Dr. Bates is now accepting new patients. Call to schedule your appointment with the Lander Medical Clinic East at 332-1551 or visit the website at landermedicalclinic.com.
John Shade, your Edward Jones financial advisor. Financial investments are very important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement of our young athletes from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. That's why Edward Jones is a proud sponsor of the Lander Tigers on KOVE. Call John Shade or stop by my office at 824 West Main Street for all your investment needs. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member S.
And we're back here on the County 10 YouTube channel here as you get started in the bottom of the 5th inning, what could possibly be the final inning here as Riverton is up by 10 as the rule has now come into effect 10 runs after 5. That first pitch goes by for strike 1.
Yeah, Shaver in the lineup here, and now that's a strike 1. So very interesting. Great job by the Riverton's offense last outing. Being able to big triple by Nathan Hutcherson right there as that's going to be in for another ball. But being able to put those 2 runs up, kind of really securing their lead here in this late in this game.
A 1-1 count now for Shaver as Anderson. Pretty good pitching outing last inning as that one will be outside for ball 2.
So this could be a last inning either by mercy rule or time limit so far in this game.
Yeah, as right now we're basically, I would say we're at that 2-hour mark as we have approached the 1:20 p.m. here in Powell, Wyoming. Now we're at a 3-1 count, so a hitter's count here. Anderson delivers, swung, foul, and strike 2 counts at the full. As Miles City now with their final chance, the Raiders defense hoping to make something happen.
They need something to happen if they want to stay in this game or They got to score 10 runs here, honestly. We don't know as that's going to be a walk down the first. If this Outlaws team wants to stay in this game, they got to score 10 runs to maybe force something to go over the time limit.
Raiders would like to get one win in the column to start their one of two games today. Again, they'll play at around 2 p.m. according to the schedule. We'll have that coverage for you guys on the County 10 YouTube channel. So when that happens, we're going to stop this stream. We're going to end this stream, and we will do a new stream for our audience who are tuning in. And again, just thank you guys for tuning in. There's a pickoff attempt. As Halka has moved to first, and Ryan Cox has exited the game. But yeah, so if you guys are wanting to watch the Riverton Raiders take on the Lovell Mustangs, that one's going to be high. We will have a new stream, so you'll have to exit this stream and enter the new stream. We'll hopefully have that set up about 5-10 minutes after this one for you guys. Again, just thank you for tuning in as that one is inside. So Anderson, a 3-0 count. Has only thrown one strike in this inning so far. Or no, he had a full count. I apologize. So the one was tipped off. Pitch. And there's a strike there for Bo Anderson.
Yeah, he's able to wrestle that back in. So we've seen him pitch multiple times. This will be the second time outing this inning, as there's going to be a high fly ball to the second baseman he's under, and that's going to be brought in for out number 1.
Beaver getting the catch there, and now 2 more outs for the Raiders to get their first win at the Powell Father's Day Tournament. As we are going to see, I believe Fenner up now to bat up next. Yep, that is Fenner, who's been playing third base. 1 out, 1 on as that first pitch low for ball 1. As Bo Anderson's let his defense let something happen here. As here's a steal attempt. And that's going to be strike. But Baker can't corral it to throw it down to the second baseman. And now it's a 1-1 count, and the runner advances to second base.
Yeah, we keep talking about this storm rolling in. I've pulled up an app on my phone, and we're getting 4 miles away, as that's what's looking like it for the lightning strikes. So I don't know how much longer this game is going to get going for this, but we are in what is going to look like to be the last inning.
Yeah, the 2-hour mark has pretty much approached here as Anderson will step off for this one. Anderson with a 2-1 count. That one pitch gets the low outside corner for strike 2. Now the count 2-2. Anderson delivers, swung on. This is going to be grounded to Anderson. Anderson will fake it and overthrow. Was looking to get the out. How can't get it, and the runners now on second and third. So our Outlaws have put themselves in scoring position with 1 out. And just the routine play just doesn't work out there. That first pitch going to go for strike 1.
Yeah, Anderson was really trying to bait Shaver off the second base and ended up pump faking and really shortening his arm throw when he made that throw to first. So not very well done for him, and that resulted in him committing that throwing error.
Is up now to bat for the Outlaws. He'll swing and a miss for strike 2. 1-2 count now. Here we go. Can Anderson avoid as you have Shaver doing some Canadian football stuff where you can run before the play starts. I don't want to bring football into this, but I mean, if you watch him, well,
that's just him trying to mess with the hitter right there, as that's going to be a strike.
There's strike 3.
Yeah,
1 out left.
That's just Shaver trying to play a little mind games with the pitcher, see if he can get him a little distracted here in this game. And yeah, it worked a little bit, but then here comes the strikeout. So 2 outs here left in the bottom of the 5th inning. What we think is going to be the last inning of this game, as that's going to be a strike 1 called.
Strike 1 there. 0-1 count as I've never seen that before, Jackson. For our audience, if you're looking at that third base side on left there, this is going to be fouled off. And now 0-2 count. So what Anderson could do for the final out.
Wow, that was a big lightning strike right over that right center field. And all it takes is one more strike to end this game. I think that's what the umpire's thinking about.
And that's going to be high for ball one.
Like that was close enough to get my hair standing on my hands. Like that's super close. So we always got to think about player safety first. So hopefully this game will end for Riverton Raiders' sake real fast. And there we go.
Strike three, that ends the game.
That will be the game ender right there.
That will do it, as the 10-run rule has been in effect, and that should do it. The Riverton Raiders get the 16-6 win over the Miles Outlaws and get their first win in this tournament. As we will step aside here, we'll do a quick post-game show and get the second stream set up. We will definitely watch for the weather in this. Well, we'll be back after this.
Hello, Fremont County. Hey, folks, it's firewood season again. For all of your chainsaw needs, check out the Baldwin Creek Rental Center. Need a chain sharpened or maybe a new chain? We can help. Is your old saw getting tired? We sell and service a complete line of Makita power tools. So for everything chainsaw, think Baldwin Creek Rental Center. Stop out and see us at 675 Baldwin Creek or give us a call at 335-8750.
Tires, and more tires. Bailey Tire and Auto Service offers a huge selection, great prices, and fantastic service.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, this is Haley. With over 13,000 tires to choose, Bailey has tires for your ATV, farm implement, car, truck, trailer, semi, lawnmower, wheelbarrow, you name it. If it has a tire, Bailey Tire and Auto Service can fix it or replace it. Bailey Tire and Auto Service is your one-stop complete tire and service shop. Just remember, with Bailey's, there's no tricks, just tires.
And we're back here on the County 10 YouTube channel. Your final score, 16-6, and I think this is just a game that the Raiders just needed here after a no-hitter yesterday, and they were really trailing late in that Powell game with a 12-3 point, but this was a good one for the Raiders. They were immediately first pitch, and the Raiders were going.
Exactly. This is the game. Not only were the Raiders winning, that's what they were expecting from their team. They've been doing well in practices, and that's what we've heard from the coaches of this Raiders team. And then this is what we expect to see: the 16-6 game end up in mercy rule. Either way, if this would have had to go to 7, they were going to end it in mercy rule in 5 because of that 10-point differential. So great job from this Raiders team. Great job pitching. Great job from Hunter Houck being able to go in there, throw a good 4 innings. Then Bo Anderson coming in and finishing it out, being a great closer. Didn't get the save stat, but a 16-6 win is amazing for no matter who you are.
Yeah, and especially because the Raiders, with having thrown 3 pitchers in game 1 and got a little bit better with the pitching, and now you only use 2 pitchers in this game, so really you can go all out in this final game against what I have kept saying has been my game to look forward to against Lovell Mustangs.
And we have to keep our eyes on it. If this game might even happen, the storm system is coming in. We hate to bring this up, but I can't even. We're in Powell, Wyoming, and I can't see Hart Mountain over the ridge. So this rain is coming, some dark clouds, lightning strikes. So we will keep you updated on that. We'll have that second stream coming real soon, as soon as we can get that set up and get off air on this one. But we will keep you updated, and we hope to have a good game for this next one, and hopefully we'll get it underway on time.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see how everything goes. So if you're watching this one, the goal is so we're going to end this stream. We will then recreate a new stream that we will send to the Riverton Raiders, and I'll get it everywhere. So if you go to that Facebook page, or you can go to our Facebook page to get the link for that one, we'll make sure to get that for you guys. And we'll talk about this game a lot more in the second game, especially. I mean, just what a day what a first game for the Raiders, and hopefully they can keep that momentum going into this final one. Any last thoughts before we end this one?
Kind of like what you said, this Raider team needs to keep going. If they can get out of this weekend with another win, if they have the chance to play this game, then they go into on Tuesday and play some more district and conference play. They are going to be in a very good situation against this Rollins General team. that they will play on Tuesday.
Yeah, playing the second Wyoming team in this tournament. The Raiders will at about 2 p.m. is what it's scheduled for, but again, we will keep you guys updated with weather and everything. For Jackson Morris County 10, I'm Wyatt Barichka. We'll end this stream and get a new one set up. We'll be back soon.
Young of HomeSource Realty and Lander provides professional realty services to Fremont County residents and businesses. Her focus is to provide the services you require for a successful outcome in your real estate transaction. Whether you're buying or selling a home, business, or commercial enterprise, she also works successfully within the agricultural arena. Reach Amber at 307-330-7100. Stop into the Lander office at 1632 Main Street or visit HomeSourceRealtyLander.com.
Lander Community supports the Lander Valley High School Tigers, and Altitude Interiors on Main Street is no exception. Altitude Interiors is Lander's expert in flooring, window coverings, cabinets, and more. The inside of your home is like a team jersey. Every so often, you just need a redesign. The team at Altitude has the best playbook in town and can help you with your projects from start to finish and make sure you get the look and feel of your dreams. Altitude Interiors supports Tiger football, and they're here for you too at 333 Main in Lander.
Resolution this year to be healthier. You may have made a commitment to improve your physical health, but don't forget your financial health. Hi, I'm Brian Rohrbacher, President and CEO of Atlantic City Federal Credit Union. According to depositaccounts.com, Atlantic City Federal Credit Union is listed as one of the healthiest credit unions in the U.S. and is the healthiest credit union in Wyoming. Become a member today at atlanticcity.coop and accomplish your first resolution by becoming healthier. Financially speaking, that is. Federally insured by NCUA. Open your eyes to a credit union.